surgical robots perform over 1 million operations each year, accounting for 20 to 30% or more of total surgeries. Behind every robot guiding a scalpel or tracking patient recovery, experts are designing, training, and refining these machines. Welcome to the fast-moving world of healthcare robotics. Would you like to build machines that work alongside doctors, nurses, and patients, playing a role in bringing innovation into every corner of care? Healthcare robotics specialists blend engineering, clinical insight, and AI to build, operate, and optimize robotic systems. It's meaningful work that encompasses surgical robots, delivery robots, exoskeletons, the works. So what does a healthcare robotics specialist actually do? You'll design and program robots, calibrate their movements, and build safety systems to ensure they operate reliably in a clinical setting. But beyond that, you need to understand how these machines interact with humans, including patients, doctors, and nurses. You'll be in charge of making sure those interactions are safe, intuitive, and useful. You might start your morning in a lab, running a simulation for a new surgical robot, or testing how a robotic delivery cart navigates hospital corridors. Then, mid-morning, you could be meeting with surgeons and biomedical engineers. From discussing how to improve a robotic arm's motion path to troubleshooting integration issues, you will have no shortage of things to do. And after lunch, you're back in testing mode. You'll adjust algorithms, refine control systems, or update safety protocols based on real-world feedback. And at the end of the day, you're gathering input from clinical staff and patients, translating their experiences back into engineering changes. Build, test, improve, repeat. It's a constant cycle that's always changing. To do this well, you'll need a really interesting mix of skills. You should understand mechanical engineering, robotics programming, and sensor integration. But you also have to know medicine, physiology, surgical protocols, and patient safety matters. So now you know what skills you need to work on, but how do you break into this field? Many start with degrees in biomedical engineering, robotics, or computer science. Others come from healthcare, sometimes nursing or physical therapy, and pick up robotics through certifications or on-the-job training. Practical experience through internships, research labs, or collaborating with hospitals to test robotic prototypes will be key. Here's where the scale of opportunity really jumps out. The global healthcare robotics market is growing fast. It's projected to go from about $30.5 billion in 2025 to nearly $76.45 billion by 2030, at a CAGR of roughly 16.55%. That shows hospitals, clinics, and care providers are investing heavily in robotic solutions. It has real demand, real investment, and real opportunity for professionals who know how to make these systems safe, intelligent, and effective. Robotic-assisted procedures often lead to fewer complications, faster recovery, and more precise interventions. If you're thinking about specific roles, there's a range of them to explore. Entry-level positions often include robotics technicians, clinical robotics engineers, and AI integration specialists. These roles often involve hands-on work with devices, running simulations, and collaborating with clinical teams. Mid-career, you could move into positions like robotics project lead, surgical robotics specialist, or rehabilitation robotics engineer. These roles blend technical expertise with leadership and strategy. There's also space to work on strategy, regulatory guidance, or to consult on large-scale hospital robotics deployment. You might even aim for higher positions like director of healthcare robotics or clinical robotics program manager. These jobs involve overseeing hospital-wide deployments and shaping robotics strategy. As for companies leading the way, think big names like Intuitive Surgical, the creators of the Da Vinci surgical system, Stryker, which develops surgical and rehabilitation robots, and Medtronic, innovating in robotic-assisted procedures and AI-guided surgical devices. And things are only getting more exciting. As the field evolves, robotic specialists will not just maintain systems, they'll design systems that think, adapt, and assist in real time. This is a technical role and so much more. Working in healthcare robotics allows you to build a career that blends innovation with empathy, engineering with care, and problem solving with healing. If you're drawn to medicine and technology and want to build something that makes a real world difference, healthcare robotics is one of the most powerful places to be. What do you think is the most exciting aspect of robotics in healthcare? Comment here to share your thoughts.